Hi, I'm Mitch Picker. This is Guild Wars 2. This is my level 80 warrior avatar baddie artist. Right, he's a mean looking dude. Alright. I'm going to wave to everyone out there. I'm going to show you a few reasons why virtual worlds are a great place for education. Okay, here I am in my home city of Holbrook. Alright, because I'm a Nord. This is where the Nords come from. Okay, immediately you can see the connotations between Nordic people and real life Vikings in history. So obviously a history teacher could draw a lot of creative things to do in class using this virtual world and with connotations such like that exist throughout the game. English teachers could really use this story, right, as you play through the game, the story that you make yourself, and your decisions determine the outcome of the at the game at the end. Just as you read a book, you read a story in English, and then you draw connotations from that with other books and other stories. You can do this just in a game. Alright, it's a lot more entertaining to do it in game though than reading a book. Okay. So learners are encouraged to combine knowledge from different areas to choose a solution or to make a decision at a certain point. Great example right here. You can see this vista in the directly in front of me. Look like an envelope looking thing. Okay. Once I get to that, I get some experience points and I get a reward gives me a view of Holbrook. So, one way I could solve this is I could go into chat and I could ask someone, hey, do you know how to get that vista up there? Right, which I've done before, and they'll be able to tell you. Or you can look around the environment and find an actual way to get through it. Okay, so this is developing our problem-solving abilities. Right, and then we get a real-life reward, okay, or a virtual life reward, I suppose, and you get a look around the world. Okay, so this problem solving exists all throughout the game, in combat, in dungeons where you're in parties of 5 people taking on grey monsters. Alright, here's a great example where you can gather a lot of people from all over the world, or from different classrooms, students from different classrooms, teachers from different classrooms, and get together and learn together. Okay, so in terms of what you can learn from Guild Wars 2, you know, the opportunities are unlimited. They're only limited by the teacher's imagination. Okay, so a maths teacher could go through the combat log, right, find out how much damage they're doing, right, divide that by a certain amount of time, right, they can find their damage per section, damage per second, and how they can maximize that using different weapons, etc. They can graph that. I suppose business students could use there's a currency exchange in the game. Alright, that'd be pretty exciting for students to use their own currency that they earn in game and then trade it for gems and then rewards in game. There's a trading post. Right, the game has its own inflation. Alright, prices go up and down. Alright, you can sell and make money on a trading post just like a stock market, I suppose, or just like any market. Okay, the game has its own economic system. In terms of art, right, there's a lot of art design here. Right, where they inspired from comic art, etc. So as I said, there's so many learning opportunities here. Right, they're only limited by the teacher's imagination, as I said. Okay, so all those things I mentioned are engaging. Right, they're going to motivate students to learn. Students are going to want to come to school and they're going to have fun learning. Okay, now I'm here in World v World, and this is where teamwork, cooperation, social skills all comes into play in Guild Wars 2. So there's all these castles and things you need to work together and find the best way to assault. You need teamwork. If we look at the chat log here, okay, there's a lot of strategies coming up about how's the best way to play this, and that is directly related to we're using our creative side of thinking when playing this game. Okay, in terms of Bloom's digital taxonomy, okay, it's the most rewarding types of learning, being creative, using your metacognition skills to learn about how we learn, what's the other team thinking about, what are they going to learn from what we're doing, if we do this, what are they going to do, right, all that. Okay, so to sum up, the main reasons why, we would use virtual worlds such as Guild Wars in teaching. Okay, firstly we're using a higher order thinking with students, and the teachers are being creative. Okay, as I've said before,
Give me
right,
energy.
we're learning in a higher order. We're not just doing work on the blackboard. Secondly, right, connecting classrooms all around the world. We're learning from each other, teachers are learning from each other, and students are working together to achieve the best learning outcomes that they can. And finally, but most importantly, that students having fun. Okay, this game's really fun. I'm 23, I'm still playing it. I love it. Okay, it's great when students having fun, right? When teachers can make it fun and educational at the same time, all right? There's nothing you can do wrong. Okay, so students having fun, right? Learning's going to be a lot easier. Okay, thank you for listening. All right, and I will just wave you goodbye.